good, YouTube? We back again with another video. Let's get it. So I just wanted to jump on here and make a quick video. So look, from experience and even with talking with the homeboys, you never want to deal with a woman who does this. Right, okay, let me get into it now. You never want to deal with a woman who takes pills to regulate her emotions, right? Because all you have to do is ask questions and you will receive answers. You know, once a woman lets you know, I take pills for anxiety, depression, and anger, avoid her at all costs, because that means she will most likely throw tantrums, she'll lash out. You know, and I'm just speaking from experience, from what I've noticed. I've always thought, well, you know, she takes pills, let me accept that. But if she's emotionally unstable, you want to avoid her at all costs. This is recipe for disaster. It leads you to get into situations that is very difficult. Excuse me. Because she will lash out on you for the smallest mistakes, the smallest mishaps. And she'll not see anything wrong with it. Because she'll tell you, hey, I told you I'm taking pills for this. I told you I'm taking pills for my anger. I'm taking pills for this. You never want to deal with someone who is emotionally unstable, because that will drive you to insanity. Because remember this, men, we are fixers. So if we come across someone who is damaged, whether it's someone who actually has a problem with this, or it was caused by her ex or some guy that she was dealing with, you always want to know the important thing. What is the cause first? Now, you could find this out just by asking questions. Pick their mind. If she tells you, I was dealing with the last guy and, you know, he's the reason why I take pills. Now, I'm not telling you to immediately cut her off. I am advising you to immediately cut her off, because you want to catch the smoke before the fire. You want to see problems before it becomes a problem. Now, if she's good at regulating her emotions, then fine. But if you see the moment that she's disrespecting you, she lashes out on any small inconvenience, you have to let that go. It's not your responsibility to fix somebody. So I'm just telling you, you know, take heed of this, because a lot of these women, they carry baggage, they carry emotional trauma that they haven't healed from. And a therapist can only do so much. Healing starts from within. So if a woman knows that she needs healing and she is constantly needing to be around you, you have to evaluate and ask yourself, what am I doing? Will this situation benefit me? And sometimes you don't know until it's too late. So now, how to avoid this? Excuse me. You want to feel her out. You want to get to know this person before you decide to make any hasty decisions of jumping into something too fast. Never ever trust what she says. Watch her actions. Because a woman could say, oh yeah, I want a relationship. I want to be with you. But if her actions are not matching up to what she says, you have to let it go. Pump and dump. It's as simple as that. You even tell her, if you're bold enough, tell her, listen, I don't think that this would go anywhere, but I do find you sexually attractive, right? Sometimes being upfront won't hurt, because sometimes they will say yes, sometimes they say no. You have to take a shot in the dark. You cannot fear rejection. But the main thing is, if she has any kind of emotional baggage, emotional trauma, do not get into any kind of serious commitment with her, because that will in turn become a problem in the future. Any little slight inconvenience, like I said, she will lash out on you. She will always want her way, and when she cannot get her way, she's gonna lash out. So a lot of women, they are harboring a lot of trauma. So you have to make sure you only deal with high interest women. High interest women comes from them cooperating with you without or little to no transaction on your end. All you have to do is this: show up, right? You do have to develop your game, have a mouthpiece, but other than that, you never want to deal with a woman who gives you the runaround. You never want to deal with a woman who takes pills to regulate her emotions, because that shows that she has a lot of baggage. Because 9 times out of 10, what caused her to take those pills, it's a guy that has created a trauma bond with her, and she's unable to let him go. Whether it's a guy that she's been dealing with for a long time, and he has not tied the knot with her or made it official. You gotta watch for guys like this. If she's dealing with a guy that has not tied the knot with her or made her his girlfriend after a long period of time, he's just stringing her along. So why should you sit here and be the one to save her? You have to understand this. You do not, under any circumstances, try to save a woman. Nice guys always finish last. I'm not saying that you have to be an a-hole, right? But sometimes you have to be. It's all about duality. You have to learn how to meet people where they meet you. So I'm gonna end this off by saying, if she is displaying any kind of emotional damage, you do not try to fix it. You take people as they are. If you want to deal with that, that's on you. I wouldn't deal with it. But take this information as you please. But don't deal with emotionally unavailable women. You always want to deal with women who give you optimal cooperation. In 2025, high interest women only. Only deal with high interest women.